Well, it's mid-February, and today we want to stop and take a moment to talk about some of the negatives of shed hunting. While people take shed hunting to extremes, all in good fun, some people take it too far and they start trespassing on other people's land, or in some cases they put out antler traps just to find white gold. In one of our most recent videos, we talked about the when and why behind deer sheds, explaining the science behind the actual shedding process. In case you forgot or you didn't see that video, the shedding process is caused by photoperiods, causing a buck's testosterone levels to drop. And once these levels drop beneath a certain threshold, the osteoclast layer of cells between the skull and the antler will actually reabsorb calcium from the antler, and the antler will cast off. A buck can be holding its antlers 1 minute, but literally 5 minutes later, after the process is complete, they'll be ready to pop off. And this is exactly the reason behind why antler traps can actually do more harm than good. Placing corn or bait around a hard fence material or bungee cord, whatever your antler trap is made out of, can actually be more risk than reward. Some of you may have found a shed with a piece of pedicle or skull still attached to the antler in years past, and this is exactly what you're in danger of when using an antler trap. The only way you're going to find a shed in the antler trap is doing exactly what you're trying to do, is basically getting that antler, getting the rack of the buck stuck in the trap, and he basically has to rip his antlers off. And this can cause a damage to the pedicle, or the actual growth platform of the antler, causing one of two things: a deadly brain abscess or abnormal growth next year. So this year, don't use an antler trap. If you know friends or other property owners using antler traps, don't get them to place bait around it this year. Actually go out and shed hunt with your friends and family. Go look in those places like bedding areas and food sources where deer reside during the winter and actually find their sheds. You're going to learn more about your property, the way the deer move across your property, and you're going to have a better time than just simply putting corn out on an antler trap.